We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Yo, Benchwarmers family, Lambs of God, victory in week 2, close fought battle, we pulled it off. Shout out Debo Samuel again with a clutch performance.
So, how I feel about week 2? A little disappointed, but it was better than week 1, you hear me?
Terrible day in office.
God awful day. I tell you what, it's a god awful day. Terrible day. 0-2, the least points scored. AJ Brown still hasn't cracked 10 points. Joe Burrow on injury reserve.
We ended up on the right side of history this time. When we came to the Super Bowl matchup, it's been pretty cool. Regular season games really don't mean too much to me, but Christian McCaffrey, Devon A-Chain.
I left some points on the bench, like 100, which means I probably could have won, but it is what it is.
Not too much to straight built the ass, man.
What's up, y'all? I don't know the slapdicks here. Mr. Trill, but it's a sad Tuesday. Just disappointed.
Shout out to the Bench Warmers podcast. Our week 2 recap. We did good. Nick team did way better. We took an L.
Only way to go is up. So someone will be getting robbed in the next couple of weeks. Maybe in a day. Taysom Gibbs, when he takes somebody out of the guy, I ain't gonna say that.
Shout out to Sedarius, CD Lamb, again with a nice performance and making their first appearance into the top performers of the Lambs of God. Waymo, shout out Waymo Jamo, man, Jamo Williams of Detroit Lions, man. Let's go, week 3, we here.
That bullet. It's time to get on to week 3. Change this shit around because 0-2 is ass. Real ass.
Going into the Monday night games, it was 2 receivers and a kicker versus a kick on his end, so I know I was in a pretty decent spot. But, on to the next week, we got norms, and it is what it is.
We need to take somebody out of their players right now. I played Nick. He put up 200. First 200 / getting wealthy of the year. And why do I got playing the week after that? Well, we didn't show no fight. We ain't show nothing. But all I gotta say for that is, can't say I'm glad I'm not last. I am last.
I don't even know how to be happy. I don't even remember what joy felt like. But I promise, we're gonna shake back.
All right, welcome back, Bench Warmers, to episode 3, where we cover fantasy football, NFL, and everything in between. As always, I'm your host, Norm. We have Eddie Lee, we have Shug, and we have our first guest appearance on the show, Raby, 10, a.k.a. Chicken Nugget, a.k.a. everything else in between. We gonna hand it off to Shug.
The second one, my guy.
I'm the second guest.
Second, first, hey, whatever.
They said first.
Second guest, the reigning Super Bowl runner-up. Championship runner-up.
Don't nobody want that title.
No, I got like 3 of them. It's a bad title, man. Like, it's good, but it's bad.
You'll get one day. Don't worry.
Would you rather that one or be last place for 4 years straight?
Ooh.
Let me tell you this: I'd rather be last place last year than to deal with what I had to deal with this past season. Like, I'll tell you, like, I lost the will in 2019 in the championship, and then I lost last year as well. But like with fantasy, I ain't never felt what I felt. Y'all know that Oppenheimer meme?
Oh yeah, your ear. Yeah, I know. I get it.
I was in my living room. My ears was ringing, and then I'm in 3 fantasy championships last year. I lost all of them, but I only cared about one of them. And I was like, yeah, I didn't care about the one with Kayla. I love winning. She was so happy. And then like the Kyron's league, don't care about that. But our league that we've been doing since we were kids, to lose by less than a point.
All that man had to do was score the ball, bro. That's all that man had to do.
Bruh, all he had to do was score the ball. All Brock Purdy had to do was not get hurt because Josh Dobbs came in. George Kittle had 2 40-yard passes called back because of penalties. Like, it was a lot of things that, like, bro, what's his name? He got him again, the tight end. Trey McBride went God mode. I'm like, bro, I watched I watched Joe Mixon in person let me down. That's the Christmas Day game I went to.
Ain't nothing worse than buying a ticket, your team lose, and then your fantasy team lose.
Oh,
that's rough.
Tell me about week 1.
We had
how I felt week 1.
We had the opposite of that with the Super Bowl rematch being in the NFL, and then our championship rematch this year. So we had the Chiefs dropping it again. The runner-up team and the runner-up fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So tell us how you feel about the Chiefs at this current moment. Current moment.
The reason I'm not worried is because, and I listened over the first episode that you all did, and somebody made a really good point about our defense, but it stepped up last week. Jalen Hurts under 100 passing yards, Saquon under 100 rushing yards. So the defense wasn't the problem, but the offense, bro. We drafted Jalen Royals, hurt. Xavier Worthy, he's going to be playing with a torn labrum. Hollywood Brown, apparently he got hurt last week too. And then Travis Kelce.
Wedding arrangements.
Yeah, come on now. And then Rasheed will be back when Rasheed will be back. But I'm more so worried about our run game. We can't do anything, bro. Like, that's what's more concerning than everything else. Not worried about the receivers. That'll take care of itself. I think we run a lot more 4 wide and not less tight end sets when Rasheed and all them get back. But our run game is pathetic, man.
Yeah, I can't say that Pat Mahomes being a leading rusher for the Chiefs was not on my bingo card, even through week 1 to week 2. Everybody ran and raved about Pop Pacheco. You know, Pop being hurt last year. He's back healthy, but I don't know. I don't like the split between him and Kareem Hunt right now. It's kind of pointless. Like, Pop he can run, he can catch, he can do it all. You don't need to bring in Kareem Hunt. It's just one drive we bring in for 2 snaps, we bring in for 2 more snaps, we bring in, it's just constantly switching back and forth. It's not effective. You know, I would try riding a hot hand at least for a few drives to see what they give you. And I don't think Andy Reid to lean on the run just a little bit more, because I do believe Andy Reid can get a little pass heavy with everything. I feel like the least amount of pressure that the Chiefs feel, I think they like to throw the ball a lot. That's just from what I'm watching. But I'm going to ask the fan, how you feeling about it?
You know, we could have won week 1 if Isaiah Pacheco didn't run inside.
I saw it on that with following the pulling guard. Yeah.
It was Josh Simmons, our rookie, that ran down strong safety last week, which was insane. We got us a steal at the end of the first round. But my Lord, can we use the running back we drafted? Can we see, like, I saw a graphic on Twitter the other day, and it was just like, oh my gosh, we have Isaiah Pacheco split out wide. Oh, we have a running back who literally used to be a wide receiver. Why not use him?
Yeah, and that's pretty standard. It's pretty standard in 5 wide formations. A running back on the outside, that's normal. But you know,
no, what I'm saying is personnel based. Like, why not use a person who actually has the skill set to be successful in that formation?
Yeah,
right.
Yep.
That's like never flexing CMC out. I mean, they're not comparable, but same sentiment.
back to what Norm was saying about Pop. I mean, I feel like he's like a nutrition type of guy. Like you gotta give him, you gotta let that build up throughout the game.
Exactly.
And then by the time third and fourth quarter come, late in the game, now he's chunking it up 7, 10.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Those 3s and 4s turns to 7s and 10s, and then he popping it for 25, 30.
Exactly.
Man,
I hope they realize this by next week, because I like Pop, but my boy ain't.
Like I say, it's all about running back
Can
rhythm.
y'all see this?
Don't move. Yeah, we see it.
Well, that's an open hole.
Yeah.
Against the Eagles front. That's an open hole.
That'd be well
Isaiah
open.
Pacheco buried his head in Trey Smith's back instead of hitting the open hole. I don't want to hear that. What y'all talking about? I don't.
Yeah.
As the Chiefs fan who watches it with a close eye,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
But okay, so it's a running back issue. It's a running back issue.
It's a running back issue, and what makes me upset is because there were so many different people, so many free agents that we could have went and got, and we got Elijah Mitchell, who has been a healthy scratch for 2 weeks. So you mean to tell me he's not better than the 3 people we sending out there? And that's what we got?
Y'all niggas still got Clyde too.
He on P squad.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So if you had to go get one running back right now to trade for, let's say nothing too crazy, let's say like a 5th or a 6th, who would you want right now? That's realistic.
yeah,
If you could trade for him.
To be honest,
I think they would get David Montgomery for 3rd or 4th.
I was gonna say David Montgomery would be that attrition back with real vision that y'all said. So I was gonna either say David Montgomery or something like Norm, like you said, either that or like a Zach Charbonnet. Like we need somebody like that to be able to catch the ball, because just because he doesn't have that role, Monty in Detroit, he did it in Chicago.
Exactly.
So perfectly fit our system, but you know he's not going anywhere in Detroit. He, one, is a part of the team's culture, and then 2, he is the reprieve for Jameer. Jameer can't be an every down back
At all. I hope people realize that too. Like I said,
They should try to make it
I
happen.
think they know that. I think they know that though.
I think they're trying to lean and give Jameer Gibbs more of the snaps, which is kind of normal for like a growing superstar. But they gotta also understand he is a running back. One hip drop and Jameer is on IR. I hate to say it that way, but that's just how it is. One wrong safety lead with their helmet, it hits a concussion, because again, you are running back. You're gonna take contact every play. You're gonna take incidental contact.
You saw what happened to Chris Godwin last year.
Exactly.
He was leading the league in yards and yards after catch.
And a unnecessary hip drop. But that's what got Jay this week. That's what got quote unquote JJ McCarthy as well. Like the hip drop, like I said, I'm all for defense, playing defense, but I think that the hip drop, it's off topic, but the hip drop is it's a very, very scary tackle because your legs are trapped. Yeah. I'd rather.
Is there a way that you can not like when you in game speed? Is there a way?
No, there is no way. There is no natural way except for throwing 15-yard penalties where make you think about it. But now if you're thinking about
to stop it.
Yeah, like how do you if you're the defender and you're trying to make a tackle, how do you be like, oh, in my head, let me not hip drop tackle this nigga? Like,
well, that hip drop is not a tackle that you're taught. Like that's
exactly.
a tackle. I don't know what made it take the league by storm, but
because when you take your body weight and apply it to the lower extremities of somebody's body, they stop moving. That's why.
That's like a cutback. Like that's illegal in a lot of MMA too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For that same reason.
So, like,
niggas just started doing it just to do it for real. Like,
yeah, and I don't know why it just took the league by storm, because when we were in high school from 2013 to 2017, the hawk tackle was popular.
Hey, don't be dating me up in here.
but the hawk tackle was popular, and that was a tackle that also led defenders to tackle lower extremities and protected both the defender and the rusher or the receiver. But I don't know where it went, or just the normal form tackle. I think people are scared to get ran over, and that's the problem with the league. Like I think
wrapping up.
Yep.
Nobody's wrapping up, and I think them trying to stop the league from the concussion issue. led to the hip drop issue because nobody wants a form tackle where your head is next to each other's head. All it takes is your face mask to clip the top of their head, and now you're ejected from the game.
That's 15.
Right.
So
most
yeah.
defenders are finding a way to stay away from the head and neck area.
Because you can't get ejected for a hip drop, you can just get a 15-yard penalty. You can get thrown out the game.
But that has yet to be seen anyway. A 15-yard penalty for a hip drop. Please let me know when y'all see one, because it's so funny. I was in the gym, they showing highlights of all the quarterbacks that got hurt. Hip drop.
I think when they first mentioned it, they had a few of them when they first started talking about it.
But just like last year when they kept giving who that was on that was on the Ravens when they wasn't lining up on the line, that 5-yard penalty not being on the line. How many times?
It happened to Ronnie Stanley and Jawan Taylor.
And how many times y'all seen it after that?
Jawan Taylor still gets it.
Well, Jawan Taylor, yeah, we know him. Yeah, he faithful. He don't care.
He don't stay on the line.
He don't care. Yeah, hip drops are a problem. And like I said, nobody really thinks too much of it until their favorite player gets put out the game for it.
Right.
So
every time Jawan Taylor steps on the field,
yep,
he an automatic false start, bro.
That man be 5 yards off the ball.
You could expect 30 yards just from him alone, bro.
I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried long term because we gave Jalen Moore that money. And what I think happens is Jawan Taylor may switch to left guard and Jalen Moore may start at right tackle.
Yeah, yes, that's a good point. Yeah,
might save him.
He might need a position change. You get on the inside. You can be a guard because you ain't getting.
How easy is it to switch on the line? Like
depends on. Yeah, it's hard, and it kind of just depends on archetype of the offensive alignment. Sometimes it's the greatest. Like you can look at Mekhi Becton. He went from tackle to guard, and it's just changed his career. He was Super Bowl champion, and last night he didn't give up a pressure, I believe. So it just all depends on who that player is.
So it's harder changing from guard to tackle, or is it harder changing from like right tackle to left tackle? Is it?
I think it's harder going from guard to tackle because you go from being somebody who's blocking on the inside, kind of just handing off, helping with double teams, to now you are the person standing in front of that edge rusher.
Yeah, I think you said it backward. It's easy to go from tackle to guard. But yeah, no, you said it right. Guard to tackle is insane. Guard to tackle is a one-on-one every play.
Yeah, you rather block that deep tackle who 350, or you rather block that Myles Garrett who 295 that run a 4.3.
No. Brother, you said it wrong. The person on your team, is 255 pounds and runs a 4.3.
No, that's what I'm saying. You rather block the D tackle, or you rather block Micah Parsons, Myles Garrett. I guess you could say Abdul Carter. Yeah, I wouldn't want to stand in front of him. You got it.
and that was the first thing Lane Johnson said when he got traded. He was just like, you feel every piece of that 4.3 that he runs when he's rushing the edge, and he's glad he's out the division.
Yep. he home, baby.
They still gonna run the NFC looks like.
Yeah. Who, the Eagles?
I don't know. They look better.
I don't see it now. They don't look the same. Hell no.
No, see, and that's the thing. I don't know if y'all saw it, but the offensive coordinator said he's
stupid.
Design runs for Jalen instead of getting AJ Brown involved. And somebody asked him, and AJ Brown said, "We're winning games." But
that's a receiver response. Let me give the most diva-less response I can to avoid attention. But in other words, like I like the Eagles, but like you said, my favorite version of the Eagles was in 2023. Like I said, when they had Steichen, they had Gannon, they had it all. The tush push wasn't even the biggest thing in the world, but now when you run the tush push 7 times in one game, it's like, come on, bro. What are we watching? What are we watching at this point?
I can get away with it.
I bet my entire bank account that it gets officiated differently this week.
Oh yeah, they officiated it differently last night against the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
They lined up for it. They made everybody on. It's stupid. Just get rid of the play.
I don't know if y'all.
The Saints got hit with a penalty trying to run it.
Yep, because it's so hard.
Tried to run it with us. And
the league tried to kind of shadow ban the clip that was going around that had the 2 guards and the right tackle jump.
Whole line.
Yeah, the whole O-line was in the neutral zone.
First of all, the center is in the neutral zone to start the play. Like,
he's over the ball.
Exactly.
Inside the neutral zone.
He said, "You're right. He offsides. You're right."
So I do have a question for each of y'all. Like, how would y'all think to stop the tush push because I don't think they're approaching it correctly, in my opinion.
I think so. The quarterback sneak has always been in the game, and you cannot eliminate the quarterback sneak. And if you try to add too many rules and stipulations to the tush push, you would effectively get rid of the QB sneak. So I think that play needs to be reviewable. Maybe that play needs to be reviewable. If you're going to do a tush push, maybe we can go back and see if somebody was offsides or not. I don't know if that slows the game down. But if you got 8 people on this side of the ball lined up on the line, you got 8 people on this side of the ball lined up on the line, somebody flinching, somebody not, somebody offsides, the human eye can't catch all that. You're going to catch the first, the second, or the third person, and it's going to be either a first down or a turnover on down. But for the Eagles, it's a first down. And they're going to cry and gripe and be mad and go show NFL clips. But the Eagles won. So I feel like there needs to be a better way of officiating and being able to review it maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean from a player standpoint, I think, what'd you say, Shug?
I think they can do it fast. I think they can review it pretty fast. But from a player standpoint, it's hard on the defense because of all the rules around what you can and can't do in that situation.
Exactly.
So would it become a liability if you just added your biggest motherfuckers in there? If you know they finna run,
But it don't.
If they don't sub in, you're not subbing in.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, but I was thinking like when I was watching it get done over and over and over again the other day, I think a lot of people think that you can Troy Polamalu your way into stopping it. But I don't think that you can't because then you lose all potential leverage. I think the people at the front should, as the people dive down to hit our legs, almost like you handle chop blocks, smack them down, and then they're out of the way. We tried to hit them like this, but if you approach it to where you knock them down, then the quarterback's exposed with no interior lineman protecting him at the front.
Yeah.
So I think if the goal, like the lowest man wins, actually the person that you're trying to hit is higher than the lowest man. So if you get rid of the lowest man, you step on them. Just jump on.
Do what you gotta do. Like if they want to run that high risk play, then so be it. Another thing is, whenever they snap the ball, Jalen Hurts doesn't just dive through the line. He waits. He finds that soft spot. He get in real close. First down.
The time where he's picking his spot
is people surfing.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so. Do
you think they could possibly run a trick play like
they have? They have.
Like I don't know if you paid attention. We had a deep safety when they kept running the tush push because last year what they did was he faked the tush push and handed it off to Saquon and he went to, I think it was to the left and just ran, but it wasn't against us, it was against somebody else.
And at that point it's like, okay, well, how do we guard this?
I tell you, Troy Polamalu would have been sitting back for 2 or 3 of those, and he would have came and got that ass.
They also could implement a rule to where they can limit the amount of pushers for the quarterback. That'll change a lot too.
Yeah, because I think like at one point it was like you can't directly push them from the back or something like that.
Yeah, you couldn't. Yeah.
I think they had a running back as a safety man for a potential fumble, and they have a tight end motion in or like an up back help push. Now that will slow it down a good bit because if you push him into the wrong player, you're gonna get bounced back, turnover on downs. But right now you got 3 people.
Man, I hit a nigga with a fumble rooski under there, bro.
But that's a lot of bodies, bro. That's a lot of weight. I would hate to be in on that play. I see why a lot of players get frustrated trying to defend it because it's, bro, like, what are we doing? It's like a rugby scrum. Like, come on, bro.
That's exactly what it is.
So would y'all be okay with them banning it?
Yeah, 100%.
We gotta move on from that.
Like the Eagles are more talented. They can run a traditional QB sneak and get it. Jalen Hurts squats how many pounds? Come on.
Yeah, that's a strong motherfucker.
Yeah, let's move on.
We gotta move on from that game. We gotta talk about some of the other biggest winners and losers of week 3 or week 2.
NFL wise or fantasy wise?
NFL. Biggest loser got to go to the Cincinnati Bengals.
They won. But they lost Joe.
I'm about to say, yeah, they won, but what did it cost?
For 3 months at that too.
It's a season.
Y'all saw that in the same amount of games, Joe Burrow has taken 32 more sacks than Andrew Luck.
Yeah, Joe Burrow is on a road to early retirement, bro. I hate to say it that way.
Yeah, that turf toe something serious.
Yep.
Yeah, he has a grade 3 turf toe.
Yeah, that ain't no joke.
Only way he played meaningful snaps in December is if Jake Browning go out there and lean on T and lean on Chase. They say at the minimum 3 months. But you know, if there's a chance Joey B could be back, I promise you Joey B will be back. That's just who he is.
That's all.
If they somehow get to the playoffs, which I don't even know how they would happen at this point, he'll be out there limping around.
This is the first time they won their first 2 games in like the last 8 years or something like that.
Yeah, and look what it cost them. But I also blame Joey B and the staff as well. So
yeah, I think one of the biggest winners is the Colts.
Facts.
I was looking at what I did to kind of like prep for it was watch last week's episode, and y'all talked about it, and I talked to Norm about it, but like Daniel Jones, he's in the perfect situation where he saw a year in Kevin O'Connell's system, learning from Kevin O'Connell, and he's with Shane Steichen in Indianapolis where everything's perfect. He has a great tight end, he has a great running back, he has a great offensive line and great receiver weapons. And he went against a defense that we thought was going to dominate.
Be number one, yeah.
Right? And they got into a shootout with Daniel Jones and lost.
They getting points put up on them.
Hey man, we gotta give it to Daniel Jones.
Indiana Jones, man. Indiana Jones.
And not to mention he had the game-winning drive to go set him up for a field goal. That means a lot. 23 of 34, 316, 9.3 average per pass. Like he ain't throwing no check downs and swing routes. He pushing the ball.
According to PFF, he was the most efficient quarterback against the blitz in the last 10 years in that one game.
Damn.
Because Denver led the league last week in man blitzes at 52%. And
they thought he was sweet.
They thought he was sweet because they had Pat Surtain and Riley Moss on the outside and Jahdae Barron in the slot. And they thought that they could just man up and then send an extra person.
And they gonna let Indiana throw it to him. Nah. He threw at him all right. The amount of catches I saw on Surtain was kind of surprising. I guess they didn't expect that. They thought it was a week 1 fluke, blase, but nah. They got the division in my opinion.
I don't disagree.
That's the way it's looking.
Because Houston, Jesus Lord, bro.
That line, boy. Hey.
We got Nick Chubb back there. Love Nick Chubb. But hey, baby. Hey, look, bro.
Explain to me if y'all know or have any insight on it. Why would you get rid of so many of your offensive linemen before week 1? What was the reasoning in that? Because now this is looking.
I was going to say, Kenyon Green was terrible. Getting rid of Larry Tunsil.
And they got a 5th-round pick out of that, I believe. I think.
But getting rid of Larry Tunsil, I kind of understand if you want to think about like cap stuff. But I mean, that's your franchise quarterback you would have wanted to protect. But at the same time, he wasn't protected last year with them. So,
and the amount of penalties the amount of penalties they had last year and how undisciplined the offensive line is, I don't blame the GM for saying let's just scrap this line because it was pretty bad. It was really bad.
Like you're saying, LT, he had a lot of the penalties and false starts was on him. He just had a few of them last week with Jaden Daniels. Drive killers.
Yep.
Killers.
I mean, I'd be flinching too if Michael Parsons was standing in front of me, but I'd be flinching.
He snapped the ball, but it just
don't give him no fuel.
Yeah, and essentially the Texas Caserio might have made a good move by offloading that contract. You just don't know.
So I mean, obviously the Texans are a big loser from the week. Me, I was looking, and of course, still with the Bears, man.
Oh, Bears gonna be the Bears, bro.
Ooh. They got a Bears. 52 points.
The Bears.
52.
Hey, bro.
You
know I'm feeling some type of way about it because I got 30 of them things on the bench. So you know I feel some type of way.
Hey, man, won't he do it?
I got 30 of them things on the bench, bro.
Yeah, that's just the Bears, bro. Like, we could talk about the Bears every day since the day Ryan Poles entered the league as a GM for them. They bad. Ben Johnson maybe gets them on track, but right now, I mean, I get it. You a new coach and all that, but 52-21 is just crazy.
This is wild.
I think they got to get rid of Ryan Poles.
I've been saying that. It's some of the decisions he has made, it's been questionable. Really been questionable.
He's done a couple good things, but well over.
Yeah.
I like what they brought Caleb Williams in with a receiving core, not the O-line situation, but with a
I
receiving
know somebody else who overdue. I ain't gonna say no name.
Are they in New Orleans? Yes or no?
Yup. Yup. Sure is.
And we also on our weekly watch for Cam Ward. And
Oh yeah, Cam looked great against.
buddy.
Cam looked good against the
Hey.
Rams.
Yeah.
Hey,
He don't look like a rookie. I tell you that much.
You shouldn't be able to do that in the NFL, bro.
He's a leader, bro.
they gotta get that dude some more
To
pieces.
be honest with you, I think the team is trying to catch up to him rather than him trying to catch up to the team.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like. Iron Man, I think he's gonna come on at some point, and he's gonna be that guy. Ridley, like I say, camp hype be so camp. I hate camp hype. You would have thought Ridley would have had over 200, huh?
Fraud.
For really be out there, like bro, he be doing all that in the game. Come on, bro.
Non-existent.
Straight up fraud, bro. So, yeah, I like it. It's the veterans that feel like it's choking it, and the younger guys are doing something over there.
So what I think it is, it's a culture problem.
It is a culture problem, but when you bring younger guys in, and you can build from there.
How good of a coach y'all think Brian Callahan is?
That's the thing. That's what I spoke on in a couple, like I had last episode. A new head coach has to change the culture. Because if you look at the Saints, the Saints are lost 0-2. The Saints lost 0-2. They're 0-2 right now. But did they look like the regular Saints we've been seeing last year?
Very, very winnable games.
Exactly. They making some mistakes like all teams do, but it ain't like, oh, the Saints gonna be the Saints. It's like, oh my God, the Saints look better than expected. The Saints took Shanahan to hell, and if Rattler got that game when it's dropped, we having a different conversation. I know it's if, but the Saints are competing. They're giving the fans something to hope for, something to look forward to every week. Same thing, yeah. Same thing with the Patriots. The Patriots, they're winning, giving the team something to fight for. It's a good feeling. So that's what I mean by culture. But the Tennessee Titans, Callahan got some questions. Like, there's no reason your best player should be a rookie. I mean, he is the first pick for a reason, but come on now. Let's be real.
On both sides of the ball.
Like, yeah, it's just like somebody do something. Like somebody, I don't know. But hey, if you're getting a $50,000 game check, what can you tell me anyway? You know.
Thanks.
Like, I ain't trying to hear none of that, man. I ain't trying to hear that. But you got a block field. Man, look.
Next week.
Right.
That check hit yet? I got you. I'm gonna block when that check hit. Don't worry about
it. Other than that, JJ McCarthy. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know how true the injury is. I don't think it's
I didn't
true
even see
all.
what happened. I went to sleep. So I didn't even see what happened.
Apparently, he got a high ankle sprain, and he's on IR. They say week to week. No, he's on IR. I believe they put him on IR.
No, he's not on IR, but they called it 2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah,
which is why they didn't put him on IR.
Might as well have put him on IR, but it ain't real.
Something that came up. It kind of bubbled up again because it did in his pre-draft process. The fact that he can't throw left.
Yeah.
And that was evident last week when his mechanics goes out the window when he tries to throw left. And then I saw a video when they were talking about him at Michigan not being able to throw left. And he missed a wide open touchdown trying to throw left. And who did he get embarrassed against this week? The Falcons. Raheem Morris, come on, bro. He ran a nice defense in LA and he got a pretty decent defense in Atlanta. You don't think he realized that he couldn't throw to the left?
Exactly.
He definitely knows.
All you have to do is to stop JJ McCarthy, send pressure from the right and make him turn left. And to make it every option that he does go to the left, you win the game.
Yeah, and that pass rush looked crazy this week.
Yeah, it did.
Like them tackles, they need Darryl Saw back as soon as possible. And I think knowing the type of coach Kevin O'Connell is and the type of leader and motivator he is, he put him on a bench for confidence reasons. He's trying to save him from the media, and he also don't want to lose the locker room. You don't want to lose the locker room in week 2 because after that point, the season going down the drain. Jets can play cool on the sideline, but nobody wants to lose. You got a lot of talent on that defense.
Got week 1, but let's reel this thing back in.
Exactly. So.
Yeah.
So let's look at some of the games from last week in our fantasy league.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we had some good ones, especially with the championship rematch.
Woo!
It was. That was a good one. Shout out my dog, man. Congratulations on the win, man. I'll pull it for you, bro. Pull it for
Appreciate
you.
it, man.
And not only that, it pushed them up 2 spots to number one seed.
Oh yeah.
You know, does wins matter anymore?
Does wins matter anymore, bro? Talking about how you go 0-2 talking about some. I just wanted to start Bill.
Man, forget that, dog.
What are we talking about?
Sometimes you got to miss that breakout week to start on the next week, but you don't want to lose a week trying to catch the breakout week, and that's why Trey on the bench this week too. Because
hey,
you'll be 0-4. Oh, he's gonna break out. He's gonna break out. Oh, 0-6. Oh, he's gonna break out. Now you're the last place. Oh, he broke out, but not get.
I'd rather be late than early, bro.
Exactly.
Because what people not thinking about, bro, the way the league is structured this season is so much different with the open, no division, bro.
Yeah.
When week to week wins, when it come down at the end of the year, it's going to matter.
And the points gonna add up.
Can I say something?
What's up?
I missed the divisions.
I bet you do.
I
bet you do.
You know, because with divisions, you have like 2 or 3 wins that you know you could count on. Because if they play, you're gonna play them twice.
Exactly.
I got the. What track? Oh, I got the Dolphins twice this year. Oh, I got the. I got the Panthers twice. That's 4 wins. Like, come on, like, nah. Oh, they gonna be on the bye week 2. I ain't gotta worry about Josh Allen. Nah.
4-17 could have made the playoffs. He ain't making one this year. 4-17 over with.
So it says 10 rallies late to beat Baton Rouge Slapdicks. 10 picked up 26 points from Devon A-Chain.
Yes,
Lord. Oh, Lord, I got to deal with that this week. Bro,
23 points from Christian McCaffrey to defeat Baton Rouge Slapdicks, 147 to 136. Moving the Slapdicks from first place all the way down to 5th place.
Damn.
Nah, he had 6. They lied.
6, correct. 6th place. Below the median. So, well, he would be in playoffs as of today.
Yeah, I'm right there at 7.
Hey, does wins matter anymore? We'll track that every week. Okay? We'll track that.
And of course, I think
major winner. Somebody got wealthy out there.
Oh yeah.
Ooh wee.
And for the viewers, wealthy means somebody drops 200 points or more. It's a term we kind of coined a few years ago because it's kind of supposed to be rare, but you know sometimes it happens a little too often. But yeah, 200 points or more. That's what it is.
And Elvin scored 151 points, which is top 5 in the league. It's just that the person he went and played scored 200.
Them no worse losses, bro, because you take a L, and if you look across the league, you would have beat 6 other people except for the person you faced. Yeah,
it's a good loss
because you got points up. Yeah.
Look talked about it at the beginning of the season, like right before week 1. That point for and point against, bro.
Here's the thing, and I good thing you brought that up. That's a good point. Let's go back to league for 1 second, and we'll look at this one thing. Why did William get dropped from 1st to 6th? The points for, points against differential matters. I don't think it's ever mattered in NFL fantasy. I don't think it's ever mattered. See, because I'm looking
because you're right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at, because I'm just looking at myself versus him because we were in the same boat. He was the 1 seed, I was the 2 seed, and I have 273 points for and 276 points against. And then he has 308 points for and 251 points against.
So like a 25-point difference, but that caused you to get the 4 seed.
My differential was only -3.
So do you think that only mattered when you had divisions, or you think because we don't have divisions now?
I think it mattered. I think because the divisions are split up, we kind of got to see who got the head-to-head wins, and it kind of just ended at that. That's why when we thought about, that's probably what caused Chico to miss the playoffs a year and we didn't know it, because you got the head-to-head wins, of course, you got the points for, points against, and then it gets all the way down. You got wins, then you got the head-to-head wins, Then it comes down to the points for. Then it's the points against. So it's like all those metrics. If you got two different divisions, it's kind of hard to see why. Which is why they need to build more stuff into the app to show why and explain why you fell and why you moved up. But
According to somebody I know, we probably going to a different app next year anyway.
yeah,
Hopefully.
this because what happened with Tucker Craft that kind of sold it for me. So
I was gonna pick him up, but
it's always been like that. It's always been like that. You can't pick somebody up that you just dropped.
no, but it was 2 days later.
It was 2 days later.
It was 2 days.
I wanted to go pick him up as well, and he was still orange.
It was a Thursday. I'm Thursday morning. Like, why can't I pick up Kraft? Why can't I pick him up? I didn't even mean to drop him.
The first moment that you could pick him up without putting in the work.
Nah,
I was gonna pick him up and try to sell.
Wednesday morning. Once you drop him, you can't. But it was irritating. But I was like, crazy. Tight end one is on the waiver wire right now. That is so irritating. Like but I ain't worried about it. I say it is what it is. I should have made a mistake on the waiver. Whatever. I'm saying that until.
You know what's funny? I was literally thinking about asking you for a trade for him.
Actually, crazy. I low key. That's how I feel about Kayshawn. I picked him up. Like I really drafted him for the Joes, but I really should have kept it.
Really, I like it.
Really should have held on to him.
I think they're gonna spread the ball around in New England, but I don't know. I just kind of wasn't all the way sold on.
Yeah, but it's great, and it's so many. It's crazy. It's crazy about how we have so many narratives about the first 2 weeks, and then they start showing the projections and everything. Like 2 weeks in this year compared to last year, we was doing the same thing. Hey, this player gonna do this player gonna do that, and then the trend started happening and being consistent.
Well, what's a little different about New England this year, and I think a lot of people also can say that about the Chargers, is their air yards over expected. They're passing the ball a lot more than what people anticipated, which is why, like Shook said, they're spreading the ball around a lot in New England, and they're doing the same thing in Los Angeles with the Chargers.
Which is insane. I didn't expect that. I'm thinking
Greg Roman. He spent 15 years establishing the run to finally open up the pass.
I gotta go check their staff to see if they got a new passing coordinator or something, because if this is the case, Greg Roman got in his bag in the offseason, because everybody thought that Keenan Allen re-signing was, look at this fossil coming back. Nah, that Keenan Allen signing really completed that three-headed monster.
It killed Ladd's value though.
Yeah, there's a ceiling. He might have some explosion weeks, but you're right, there is a ceiling.
It killed Ladd's value.
I think they're looking at like 7 targets a week. That's crazy for some players who don't even get 4 targets a week.
14 in the first 2 games.
Yep. That's crazy. So 7 targets a week. You better hope it be the person who catch a touchdown. That ain't bad though.
That's one each game.
Huh?
Keenan done caught a touchdown each game.
Everybody except for Ladd.
Oh. Yeah.
But Ladd should have had one, but Herb missed him. So everybody would have had one, which is insane. That offense is humming.
Tell me about
back to what we were saying, man. We had the Knickerknocks getting wealthy with over 200 points.
Woof.
202 points. And then Mean Beans at 152 points. Nick takes over the 3rd place in the league. And Elvin drops to 5. Or does he stay stagnant? I believe that's stagnant.
Who, Bean?
Yeah,
he stay where he at.
Yeah, he stayed where he at. Other than that, we had Belt to Ass making his name true. He put that Belt to Ass to Chasing Gibbs. That was the Ass Bowl of the week, man. That was BBL. 9v10. And the win did almost nothing for him. He went up to 8th place. He went up to 8th place, and Carter went down to 10th place.
Yeah, that Bill start who he would have started. Oh, he would have started Keenan.
Let's see what other matchups we had. We had the Normie Gang Ball Club versus the Shark Slayers. We had 2 0-1 teams. Our 2 hosts trying to dig it out the hole.
We having Shark Po Boys, baby.
Nigga got slayed.
I ain't lying, boy. That Nick Chubb touchdown irritated me so bad, boy.
Bro, it's just sickening because it's like nigga got over almost 100 points on the bench. Now, granted, I would have never started Kevontae Turpin, so I ain't even finna count that. But Rome and Jared Goff, I was so contemplating them on Thursday. I'm going back and forth all day long, and I was like, you know what? I'm just stick with what I got. Don't overthink it. Keep it pushing.
Now you have no choice but to start Jared Goff.
They got 70 points combined on the bench. Okay.
Do you think your affinity for one, you should have knew that was going to be a shootout. But do you think your affinity for Jaden Daniels stopped you from starting Jared Goff?
Yeah, I can answer that. Okay, you started JD5 against Micah Parsons.
Yeah,
that's why I say it probably had something.
Okay. You know that defense on watch for a generational terror.
Yeah.
Real talk.
You know, Kayshawn Nixon is the number 1 DB in the league right now.
Yeah,
that only
per PFF. You also need to think. Never mind, JK. I ain't gonna give you no game.
Who? Me?
Eddie.
Oh.
No, Eddie.
No, we want to par give him game.
Oh well, think about it. Last year and the year before last, Jared Goff playing inside at home, he does way better than what he does on the road. Yep. He was inside at home in a game where he had something to prove. Is it just Ben Johnson coming off a loss? Bro, them narratives, I would have sat Jaden Daniels. I'm sorry.
And not to mention that OC looked a little pass happy too.
So much, bro. And then when it came to it was like 10 minutes before I was like, you know what?
How many times he threw the ball? And what are some hot takes?
Another 12 o'clock game. I don't like 12 o'clock games.
I say the Saints going to win convincingly by 14 points.
You think he got at home? That's Kubiak will try to put as many points on the Saints as possible. I'm just hoping that K9 is actually RB1 again this week.
I just want people to keep it close. That's all I ask. Just keep it close.
So Thursday we have the Dolphins and the Bills.
Don't start, bro. Don't start, bro.
All it takes is one hit. All it takes is one hit.
I'm hoping that everybody leaves the game healthy. Because if we cannot have a moment like this 3 years in a row, this will be his last.
Who is his backup?
I think it's. What does that mean?
They might be better off. I don't know. I don't know.
They did have Tua did have a. Let me look at the box score. Tua did a box score watching. He did have a better game. 26 of 32, 15.
He had an interception, a timely one. That was terrible.
Yeah, but if we look at week 1, you know, if 315, 2 touchdowns, 115 rating. Hey, look, Tua had a great game.
Let me tell you what. 96 of those receiving yards went to Devon Achane.
Yeah, that's the offense. That's the recad, an average of 18.2. Like I said, it was a solid game, but the timely interception, the defense being god awful, does not help.
Yeah,
so
terrible.
I think if Tua do take another hit like that, though, I do think it's time to hang it up.
And the thing is, the hits don't be crazy.
It's about your life at that point now, because
my
brain literally gonna be mush. So you might want to chill out for it.
So we all have the Bills in that matchup.
Yeah.
No.
14 plus.
I don't have the Bills in that matchup.
You can have the Dolphins. I got Achane.
I got Miami at home. Miami home, right?
No.
Bills no? Okay. Miami away. I think.
Okay, next up.
I think my. Oh, go ahead.
No, go. No, what?
No, I think Tua go in there and put the league on notice.
No.
I just want them to play a good game, but keep Josh Allen not involved.
The first 2 weeks, it's okay.
Huh?
We're gonna notice how ass he's always been. It's okay. That's all we're gonna notice.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. Watching Justin Herbert, I would be a sick Dolphins fan. I'm gonna leave it at that, bro. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah,
I dare you be controversial in this matchup. We got the Packers versus Browns.
Let me think.
Gotta take Browns.
Where we going? They home, huh? Considering the Browns have outgained their opponent 2 games in a row and lost, I don't see them facing a defense like ours and surviving. But this is a perfect, huh?
You think they gonna die?
But nah, Packers by a lot. And it's a golden breakout.
Okay, I like that.
I do as well.
He cooked Denzel Ward, put the league on notice. And then we
Next
hurt.
matchup we have is 0-2-2-0. Titans at home, Colts visiting.
Colts take that.
Yeah, covered that in my hot take.
Yeah, Danny Jones playing well.
Yeah, Danny Jones looks legit. We have Vikings at home, Bengals visiting.
Battle of the backups.
I was just about to say.
This is Jamar Chase versus Jets. You know if this was ever a game for Jamar or Jets to crash on the sideline, it's gonna be this one. You telling me Jets better than me? Give me the ball.
My heart's torn between the two, so it's just like I'm over there with it. I'm going for Jets, and I'm going. You know, I got love for Chase, so it's like, man, I don't.
It's gonna be the game.
I just hope they have good games for real.
I'm gonna go.
Like
I say Minnesota win.
I guess the question is, you like Jake Browning or Carson Wentz better?
I like Brian Flores.
I was just gonna say it's not Jake Browning or Carson Wentz. It's Jake Browning versus Brian Flores.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
not like Brian Flores.
You telling me I can scheme up?
Who's the DC for?
Not Brian Flores. You telling me I can line up in a double mug and run man and don't have to worry about Joey B picking me apart? Oh yeah, every play.
I don't even know the DC for the Bengals. Damn.
Like nah. They just went to hell with Trevor Lawrence. They dropped 3 touchdowns and barely survived that game.
Answer that question then. Are you taking Jake Browning over Brian Flores?
No, I'm taking the Vikings.
No, Vikings.
Taking the Vikings.
Vikings at home. It's a get right game.
Let's get it, Jordan Mason.
Just find 18, bro. That's all I have.
What is my life coming to? You see how full circle that is? Last year I had Jordan Mason, and I'm about to face him. He finna give me 40. I hate playing fantasy football.
Is he still projected 20?
He up there.
Is he still projected 20?
Came back to earth.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I seen it this morning. I was like 20. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
My prediction this morning, like off rip, was 169, bro. I was like, damn.
I was like, okay, he got somebody else extra on his team. Something wrong. I'm at work scrolling. I'm like, I'm stressing. I'm like, what am I? I'm projected 129. What do I do?
So
that's why I'm saying I'm gonna start Judkins because you think if I start Ramondre, Travion Henderson breakout. If I start Trey, you should have just stuck with Ramondre. What you doing, Norm? And if I leave Judkins on the bench, you tripping. So
just give me Ramondre. You won't have it. You won't
boy,
have to
you out your mind, bro. They handcuffs.
You can have Isaiah Pacheco, bro.
That's like giving up K9 after week 1. No.
You need to trade me Rasheed Rice.
My insurance policy. Oh, it's working out wonderful.
Send trades as we go over the next topic. Well, not the next topic, the next matchup. We have the Steelers visiting the Patriots.
New England wins.
No.
That Pittsburgh defense is not worth the hype nor the money.
It's been way overhyped. But hey, you been 30 points put up on you every time, huh?
I don't know, bro.
I hope.
If they keep Ramondre involved and they involve Trey just a little bit, no bias, of course, and Drake may using his legs, I think Pitt lose again.
I think it's a get right game for Pittsburgh.
Think so?
Yeah, they definitely finna get right.
Do you think Aaron Rodgers has a good game or a bad game?
Oh my God!
Because he had a great week 1 and then old Aaron Rodgers showed up.
Old Aaron Rodgers
and old Aaron.
Hold
Rodgers,
on,
my bad.
Oh, okay.
I still don't like Aaron Rodgers, but I think he's gonna have a decent game.
I think he'll have a decent game. I don't think it'll be good or bad. I think
last week he didn't have a bad game. He's just supporting cast.
No, he threw a timely interception.
In the back, which one? Back in the end zone?
Yeah.
That because Calvin Austin ran the wrong route. He talked about that. Yep, they said Calvin Austin ran the wrong route, and they admitted to it. He said it. He ran the wrong route. And he said Calvin Austin tipped the pass, and he shouldn't have, too. You're going to tip and catch it.
I think he said that to save his face.
If you're going to tip the pass, you might as well catch the ball, correct? If that's the case, or why did Travis Kelce tip the ball?
I was always told
I'm sorry, bro.
That's all I'm saying. If it touch your hand, or if it's able to touch your hand, you got to catch the ball.
So how was that on 12? How is it on 12 now?
I got you.
Oh,
I got you.
But I don't know, man. Aaron Rodgers got a history of throwing people under the bus.
Oh, always.
We have the Rams visiting the Eagles. Good matchup. 2-2.
Puka go for 200.
I was about to say I got the Rams because that secondary is garbage.
Super Bowl, not Super Bowl, playoff, what, divisional round rematch?
Oh yeah, when they almost got walked down. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I think McVay take it. McVay gonna win this game.
Okay.
You got Tay on one side, you got Puka on the other. Bruh, that's a match
think-
made in heaven for Staffy.
I don't think the OC for the Eagles keeps up with the Rams scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't running QB power catching up with Puka and Tay. It ain't happening. Not to mention, I don't even want to see what Puka against Dory Jackson looks like.
Me neither.
Yeah, so
That's gonna be terrible.
like Puka just gave L'Jarius Sneed work, and when L'Jarius Sneed was over him, Tay was giving him work. Like, bruh, but hey, great offensive mind. Love Sean McVay.
I know you miss Sneed, bro. I know you do,
That's
but
another
I just
team
couldn't pay that man.
that's made. Next one we got the Raiders visiting the Commanders.
That's a Raiders get right game.
No, it ain't.
Nah.
JD5 ain't playing, bro.
Yeah, Jay
Don't
not
matter.
playing.
It don't matter.
Who the backup for these people, bro?
I
While you
still think it's
talking?
the Commanders
Marcus
get right.
Mariota.
Oh, show Liz.
Give me Commanders.
Why?
Man, did you not just see what Gino did that night? Give me the Commanders.
Bro, it's a get right. Did you see what we did them get right game?
You want me to say it in Spanish?
Yeah.
Give me the Commanders.
I ain't never heard that type of Spanish. Stupid, bro.
I don't care, man. Give me the Commanders. Yeah,
Stupid, bro.
We have the Falcons visiting the Panthers.
Falcons. Bijan goes for 200 in his first 200-yard game. Book it.
I feel sorry for whoever will playing.
Yeah. Bijan going for 200, bro. That run defense is so doo-doo. Bro.
Man, just throw the ball to Drake London, man.
He'll get him too after Bijan get him.
Oh, will play. It's the brother war.
Oh, yeah, damn.
Boy, Chico got to see Bijan against the worst run defense after playing Nick 200. Oh, Lord, I quit fantasy. Ooh, right.
Alvarez.
Dog.
Next up, we have the Texans visiting the Jaguars.
Now, that's going to be a Dookie Bowl game.
I got the Jag, and I got my boy BTJ going crazy, bro. He need it, bro.
Confident on Derek Stingley?
Hey, he need it. He need it.
I like Jags at home, too. I think they lean on the run game.
He used to that kind of pressure, though.
I think they lean on the run game.
BTJ used to that kind of pressure. He didn't win against Sting before. He used to that kind of pressure. He know what to.
I think they watched the film and seen that they can be attacked between the tackles because that's ultimately how the Buccaneers win the game. And I think Liam Cohen follow that game plan. And of course, they're gonna pop the play action, of course, and everything, and get BTJ open. And BTJ hear the noise. The entire league hears the noise. So.
I think what happened with the Jags a little bit last week is they're starting the cornerback. The second cornerback got hurt, so Travis didn't play. He stopped playing offensive snaps, and he had to go in for CB2. And that's where their offense became a little bit more stagnant once he switched to the other side of the ball.
Yep, ain't nobody there.
Give me the Texans though.
Texans?
I love their defense. Oh my god.
Yeah, me too.
My god.
I do. I love their defense, but I don't like the Texans' offense.
Yeah, I love their defense, hate their offense.
Like they said, like somebody made a point that I saw earlier. You got some great young, fast receivers, but they won't play them. They stuck them. Of course, you're gonna play Nico. He's your ex, solidified ex. But who else after that?
They need to get Jalen Noel involved on that.
And Higgins in the game, exactly. Get them involved.
Hutchinson nice.
Nah,
he not Higgins and Noel, bro. And maybe give Woody Marks more than 2 targets. Maybe.
He had the most explosive plays from the running back, and then you go away from it.
It's like, whoa, that was a great pass to catch. Good job, Brooke. Grab some bench.
His one catch went for 37 yards, bro.
And guess what? Old man Chubb with the walking stick came in.
Nick Chubb first one went for 27.
The next matchup, man, we have the Bears hosting the Cowgirls.
I got the Bears, man. I got Caleb Williams going to step on the board.
Cowgirls.
I like Bears.
Who's at home?
Chicago.
Bears.
Russell Wilson just gave them boys the work because Dallas defense, there ain't no pass rush. Trey Diggs don't want to be out there. DeRon Bland is hurt. if there was ever a game for Ben Johnson to get his win against a team this game gonna likely be on at 3, I believe, 325. Yeah, because they're not putting San Fran and Arizona on TV. So yeah, it's gonna be Ben Johnson against Dallas on TV.
Another shootout.
Yeah, definitely a shootout.
Yeah, they got the total on this game at over 49.5.
Yeah. No defense.
Dallas.
Dallas?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson's out for the year.
Yeah.
And Tariq Stevenson sucks. Give me Dallas.
And this is also up there as one of the most expensive games of the week.
And Javonte Williams is playing out his fucking mind.
Yeah, like again, what was Sean Payton doing? That's what I be talking about.
Yeah,
that's what I be talking about. Hey, let's bring in Jaleel McLaughlin.
Miles Sanders in like for what? Sometimes.
Now, if he needs some gas, of course, because he's tired. Oh yeah, by all means, because we don't want you to fumble.
No, some moments I be like, what is Miles Sanders doing in the game?
Who put him in the game? Who put him in the game?
Jadon Blue has been a healthy scratch for the first 2 weeks.
That's why you can't listen to the media.
He came from UT, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
He came from UT, right?
Yeah. Ain't nobody in UT doing good right now, huh?
At all. Bijan.
Oh, my mistake. You're right. Boy, I don't want to see what he do to the Panthers this week, bro.
Woo!
Bro,
It's an Elvin problem.
Finna get yeah. He finna get sexual. Bro, that play where I did not know that play was a direct snap because I was looking down, but he caught the direct snap. That first cut was so clean, but the last one was what got me. Because I did not expect him to cut on that last. I was like, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro.
Next matchup we have is the 49ers hosting Cardinals.
San Fran gonna win that. Because of the injuries to the Cardinals.
Yeah, they. I think Will and Jarvis said something about all three of their DBs hurt.
And you know what's crazy? It's so stupid because they had the game up by 3 scores, and they put themselves in a position to have to compete exactly. And that's when the injuries started piling up. Like, bro, get out the game, bro. But coaching,
27-9, bro.
Coaching.
Yeah, Max Melton, Garrett Williams, and Will Johnson hurt.
49ers for the win.
Yes,
Next
sir.
matchup,
Mac Jones 250 plus.
What you say?
I said Mac Jones over 250. Probably at Pierce all week. I hope and pray to God it ain't a CMC week, but I know bro, CMC get him the business, bro.
We ain't just gonna get hold, huh?
If it's a Pierce all week, it's gonna be a CMC week.
Yeah. CMC finna, bro. It ain't gonna be nothing nice.
Next matchup we have to end off the Sunday night will be the battle of the 0-2 Giants and Chiefs.
And Chiefs got them away. Ooh, that's gonna be it's gonna be a good game.
Get right game. No, it ain't.
I think it is.
I got the Chiefs, man. I got the Chiefs.
Man, look, can Patrick Mahomes start 0-3? I'm going Russell Wilson, man.
We ain't been 0-2 since 2014.
2014. Yeah.
I became a fan in 2013.
I like if I had to really choose.
I was going to 2014, bro.
What's that?
I ain't gonna say.
Yeah, I don't know what you about to say.
I was finna make a crazy joke.
Yeah, you was finna say
I'm gonna let
something.
it go. It was gonna be an old head joke, but y'all,
Yeah, something
y'all
gay.
So, Raby, you had a question prepared for us?
Yes.
For the pod?
Definitely do. So I want y'all to look at the current standings as is. Who in the top 6 do you think season long is at risk to miss the playoffs, and who in the bottom 4 do you think is in the position to make a playoff push or run season long? This is a season long outlook.
Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and help everybody out. First place we have 10. Second, Lambs of God. Third, Nick and Knox. Fourth, Booger Sugar Bears. Fifth, Mean Beans. Sixth, Baton Rouge Slapdicks. 7th, Norman Gang Ball Club. 8, Belt to Ass. 9, Shark Slayers. And 10, Chasing Gibbs. So those first 6.
So who out of the first 6 you think can fall out, and who out of the bottom 4 you think could go up?
I'm gonna say Mean Beans would be the ones to fall out if obviously they fall out. But I got Mean Beans being the ones to fall out if they if shit just go left.
Okay.
I say the fallout. I got to go with Perk. Like he
I
dropped
was
one.
just gonna say that.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of just a statistical answer because he do have the lowest points for right now, but last week it was 134, and
I made terrible starts.
And the week before that he had 130. So right now he averaging around like what it is 132. Like I said, it's good to win, of course it is, but when you look across,
win 8 games.
yeah, but when you look across the league and say if I'd have played 7 other people, I would have lost. No hate, of course. I was doing that last year. Like, okay, I won week 1, but I would have lost to 6, 7 other people.
You only won 4 games.
No, but like I said, I won week 1. And I was like, it was low. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I started off like 1-1, 2-0, something like that.
Oh God.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I stop him sometimes because he just be talking.
No, I'm serious. But that was my point. That was my point. I was like, dang, I won, but who I would have lost to? Everybody, except for the person I played against.
In this league, if you want to consistently win games, you need to be in that 155, 160 range.
Definitely. Yep.
And then, a lot of times you can be in that range and shit gets strange.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, strange. Look at Bean last week.
Yeah. Can't control that.
Who also bought you for?
Yeah, I say I view Perk falling out top 6, just longevity wise. And out of top 4 to go up.
I got myself. Obvious. Like
I'm gonna say myself.
Yeah, y'all don't want to say it, but yeah.
I'm trying to be realistic. Norm would be my realistic answer if I don't be biased for myself. Because he got a solid squad.
Squad wise, I give it to him. We've already talked about the composition of the 10 slot right now.
Yeah.
And I've already spoken on the composition of belt to ass. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either. So that's why I say it's
just because of how things are playing out in the season.
Especially if his running back, if Norm running backs actually pan out, he could definitely be a problem.
Not to mention Rasheed.
That's a big turn right there because at 7 Norman Green Ball Club, those running backs are so iffy, you just don't know.
All right, that's why I say if they can turn out and Trayvon Henderson end up getting a bigger role and becoming a starter and doing his thing, Norm team could really be a problem.
Yeah, not iffy in the bad. Well, iffy in the worst way, actually.
Yeah.
Because it's iffy because everybody's healthy, but you
don't know where to go, left or go right. Yeah.
Where to go?
That's why they're on the bench. Yep.
I also would say this about Norm's team. For his team to take the step that I think he's waiting for, you need Rasheed to pan out how you think it is. But I don't think it looks the way you think it will because our team has no identity right now. It's because nobody's healthy. And when everybody's healthy, it won't be that high constitute of targets to Rasheed.
But I disagree because of they're I believe if Rasheed played, they win these past 2 games. Not saying it because he's on my team, but because Rasheed is that security. He is that player that's going to make a difference in the game. You got Travis Kelce. Love Travis Kelce. I really do. But Travis has had some real bad blunders these past couple games. One of them has cost an injury. One has cost a touchdown.
Since the Super Bowl.
Right. Travis has been on the generational run of, bro, what are you doing? Hollywood is not looking like that player that they thought they was getting from Arizona right now. Maybe that changes. Maybe he's hurt. Who knows? Josh Simmons does look good, I must say.
Hollywood ain't look like that player since being in Arizona anyway.
So that's why I say when Rasheed comes back, I believe Rasheed gets a lot of talk. I do like Tyquan Thornton. I do like him a lot. But
you are seriously one injury away from needing a receiver.
Me? I know. But that's why I got I know. Trust me. I know.
Terribly bad.
I got a few receivers. Oh, well, no, I forgot you banned from.
I was going to say Suge might be the person you need to go see because Suge got some pretty decent high upside.
I don't like him.
We get it figured out.
I want to go ahead and thank Raven for joining us, especially his take back week. He got to go ahead and get that monkey off his back from last year, losing in the championship. I'm happy to have him come on, after an exciting win. a really good matchup, and then have some insightful thoughts from him. I appreciate your time, my boy.
Of course,
Always,
I appreciate y'all for having me, man.